Hey everyone, it's Paula again and glad to be back with you with Vanna's Crafty Designs. I wanted to show you some of the minis that I picked up from Diamond Art Club. I've been getting into the minis lately. I think it's because it's a quick thing if I'm sitting down watching television or YouTube and I don't want to get into big project. I don't want to kit up a bunch of stuff, but I wanted to do some diamond art. And some of this stuff you can share, with preteens, with kids that are home from school because summer's coming. So yeah, I thought I would show you what I purchased. This group is the Mini Dazzle, and they're the birds. And we're going to open these up. I like birds. Of course, it never opens up like I want it to. Here we go. It's got it's got the American Robin, the Baltimore Oriole, the Eastern Bluebird, Eastern Goldfinch, Northern Cardinal, and the Chickadee. All right. And on the back, it shows you how it works and what should be in here. And of course, Diamond Art Club says, do what makes you sparkle. So let's look into our box and see what we can find. Well, first thing we found is sparkles. Ta-da! And here are our diamonds, and they have a Z on them, so they are probably then all fairy dust diamonds. Can you see those? Not a whole lot. They are squares. And we have a toolkit. And most of you have seen what's in the toolkit. You get a tray and you get a pick pin. Nice size tray and a pick pin. This slides out. You get your heart wax and a multi-placer. And here's your white pick pin. And you get, this one has clear wax in it, not putty, which is nice. And you get some little baggies to bag up in. Sometimes, if you have a small kit like this, baggies are just as easy to kit up in as getting the containers out. And you just pull this off. You unscrew that, you change out your wax. You got a metal tip on here, which is really nice. And you got a, looks like about a 4-placer right here. And so that's kind of your toolkit. And then we have, oh, look here. These are little stickers. We have stickers of the birds, and then we have stickers to kit up. And it looks like there are 17 different colors in this kit. And this is just our little origami envelope from Diamond Art Club that gives us information and tells you about your savings and if you want to be on the Facebook group. And then we have our canvases. You all please ignore the puppies. They seen somebody walk by, so they have to bark, whether or not. At least one time, at least once, to let that person know or people know that they're there and they need a pet. They need a hug. So here's our little birds. Look at there. Isn't that cute? And you'll just get on, you'll look and see what your little symbol is, and you'll just connect the symbol and the color with the bird. This one looks kind of like an Oreo. Also, Oriole, is that what they call it? Also, there's a code on here, take 10. You can always get 10% off your next purchase. And I think that one looks kind of like maybe a chickadee. And this one looks like a blue jay, or maybe it's a bluebird. And I have no idea. It doesn't really tell you what they are. Of course, there's a cardinal. I know that one. That's our state bird. All right. So as you know, you just pull this back. This part here is kind of like a partial. So this part here isn't sticky, but you put your diamonds on the sticky part. You can put these in picture frames. You can just put them in an album if you want to collect them. I thought they were really nice little birds. I think they do have names right above their sticker, and you might not be able to see it. It's real light, but it tells you what each bird is. Okay. So how about that? That's the bird kit. And then I purchased another kit. Of course. Why wouldn't I? We'll put all this back in here. I hope everybody is having a good day. I really appreciate you all taking time to watch these videos and subscribe and comment, because it helps with the algorithm and helps me to make more diamond painting videos. I really do enjoy it. You know, I don't know why I put it off for so long, but sometimes we do. We put things off thinking, well, I really don't have the time, but sometimes if we just make the time, there's some things that we really enjoy that we're missing out on, right? All right, so there's the birds. And this set is makeup. I thought this was really cute. I've got some little, well, they're my best friend's granddaughters. She has 4 granddaughters, and I have 3 grandsons. And they love anything that has to do with the Disney princesses and all that. And I enjoy giving them things like that. So this might be something to do with them on the makeup part. They may like that. They might like the birds too. All right, here's our colors, and they start with a Z, so they're going to be fairy dust colors. Very pretty colors. I don't get a lot of these things out, and maybe I should. I just fight with the glare so much. Here's some stickers, and here's our list of colors. And it looks like there's 23 of them, 23 colors in this group. And we've already went through our toolkit, same as the other one. And, oh, here they are. Ooh, I love this teal line, teal coloring. Put these out here. And look at our canvases. Okay, here's the makeup palette. Here's an eye with eyeshadow. Here's some lipstick. That looks like maybe a hairbrush. And a bottle of cologne. And that's a compact, mirror compact. And there's the mascara. I just thought they were cute. And some of you are saying, what's the point of all these things? Why are you doing this stuff? You know, this might be a waste of just time. And it might be a waste of time to you, but I like to diamond paint, and I just enjoy the process, you know, and a lot of people enjoy the process when they're making things, whether it be diamond painting or crafting quilts or making crochet or knitting, woodworking, jewelry making, polymer clay, the list goes on. And so that's why I enjoy this, is because it makes me happy and it gives my mind something to do. If my mind's doing something like this, which is enjoyable, that means it's not thinking of things which are negative and so negative thoughts tend to bring in worry and doubt and frustration. And I would choose to live my life in happiness if it means I diamond paint for the rest of it. All right. Okay, here's my two kits, the birds and the makeup. That's my little cover minder. I think it's so cute. Fauna's Crafty Designs. Glad you were with me today. Be safe, be happy, be blessed. Like, subscribe, and click. And we will see you again another day.